Yo, what's the deal, my good people? It's your guy Snizzy Speed back at it again with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we'll be talking about my top 10 wants for Sonic Frontiers. Bruh, I'm so excited to talk about this game, I swear. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I said I wasn't gonna come back and talk about this game unless they said that we were gonna get some new playable characters or it was something just as equally as good. And I feel like this is just as equally as good because we just got some more footage on top of more footage. Like, they just keep piling up all this gameplay on us. If you're new around here, I'm just your typical YouTuber and I like to play Sonic fan games and Sonic games. And if you like Sonic as much as I like Sonic, then why not stick around for the entire video? I'm not gonna tell you to leave a like. You leave a like if you want to leave a like. With that being said, let's just hop right into my top wishes and wants for Sonic Frontiers. Starting out with number 10, upgrading Sonic's top speed to maximum speed. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure in this game that you're gonna be moving fast and there is a boost button, so you guaranteed to move faster than your base run. But looking at some of the footage, I'm not gonna say Sonic is slow, but I do think that his base speed could be sped up just a little if you do the side-to-side comparison to Sonic Generations or Sonic Unleashed with Sonic Frontiers. You can definitely tell the difference in which Sonic is moving faster. It's not that big of a deal because I'm pretty sure we're gonna move fast, but the faster to me, the better. They don't call me Snizzy Speed for no reason. Moving on to number 9. Lots of unlockable skills. I already know that there's going to be a skill tree in the game, so I'm not worried about there being unlockable things, but I want there to be unlockable skills along the line of how many unlockable movesets that there were for the Werehog in Sonic Unleashed. I'm not saying that Sonic's fight style in this game has to be as fleshed out because let's face it, Sonic Unleashed's Werehog fighting style was top-notch God of War clone, you feel me? There was a lot of moves, there was a lot of unlockable moves. I would just love to see that come back around this time again. From what they've shown off, it already looks like Sonic got a pretty crazy array of moves, including using Key Blast. I don't know where he learned that skill, but nonetheless, my boy Sonic out here with those hands, and I just want him to have more hands. Number 8. Dynamic weather systems. This one is something small to me. I don't really care too much about dynamic weather systems, but when you think about it, we've never really had a dynamic weather system in a Sonic game. I already know this game has day and night cycle, which is something we've also never had in a Sonic game, but it would be icing on the cake if we could just get dynamic weather. Like if we were on the Starfall Island, it would be rain or a storm that come through. You can see lightning every now and then. Or if we were in the desert area, there'd be like a dust storm or something. I don't know what type of weather they would give for the tropical area, like we get a hurricane or something. I doubt they would put that in there, but it would probably just be another storm. But you know, things of that nature. We already saw it raining in the demo and in some of the old footage that we had. Wouldn't it just be so amazing to walk around during a thunderstorm or a dust storm or something like that, you know? Hopefully we get something like that in this upcoming game. Number 7, a home or a house for Sonic. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be spending a lot of time going to different areas, going back and forth through missions, traveling through gates to go through the cyberspace levels, fighting giant bosses, running all over the place, running amok as Sonic do. When it's time to take it in, sit back and chillax, it'll be nice to have some place for Sonic to settle down in. I don't know, maybe a bungalow like he had in Sonic Boom. Think the house that you get in the village on Breath of the Wild, something akin to that, but for Sonic. I don't know, but just some place for Sonic to sit back, chillax, and maybe we could store all our collectibles and put up things and pictures and stuff like you could in Breath of the Wild. That would be dope. Moving on to number 6, we have cosmetics. I'm pretty sure cosmetics have already been confirmed for the game, but it would be nice to see Sonic walk around in clothing, not just his shoes and gloves, maybe like a jacket, pants or something if you want, some shades, like you dressed up your character in Sonic Forces, except this time it's Sonic with the drip. Just think about how dope it'll be to run around with Sonic and a bubble coat and some Timbs. I doubt Sega would let us do that, but hey, you never know. This game has already exceeded my expectations. If there were cosmetics, some cosmetics would be different than the cosmetics you would get in the other world. Say for instance you were on Starfall Island, those cosmetics would be different than the ones you would get in the desert, you know? Number 5. Towns and Townies. Now, if it's one complaint I've been hearing about this game the most is that people think the open world looks kind of empty, and I guess I can understand what you mean if what you mean is we don't see any villages, towns, or even townies walking around. It's just a bunch of space, Eggman robots, or whatever robots, and just places for Sonic to run around. I always like visiting different areas in open world games. One cool aspect of visiting different areas is getting to know the towns and townspeople inside of those towns. It'll be cool to see Sonic interact with things other than his friends that are in the cutscenes, you know. But with all the stuff that we've been finding out about this game lately, if there were towns or cities or villages, I would not be shocked whatsoever. Moving on down the list, we got number 4, Coco Garden / Coco Garden. Now, I know this may be a shot in the dark. I know we're probably never gonna get a Coco Garden in this game, but there are so many Coco just around. There has to be some type of Coco Garden, or just a way for you to interact with the Coco. I don't know, it's something about these Coco. I don't hate them, but they're not Chow. I feel like if you were a Sonic fan in the early 2000s, you just have this unconditional love for Chow no matter what. I don't hate the Coco. I can't stop saying Coco. I'm in love with the Coco. Okay, Snizzy, that joke has been made. It's been ran a million times. Could you please stop? Anyway, all I'm saying is I think the Coco may be for this generation who just got into Sonic during the movie era. Maybe the Coco is more for them to have them some type of Chow, but I just feel like it would have been cool to just bring the Chow back. So I don't see the need to bring Coco into anything, but if they're dynamic to the Starfall Islands, air quotes, then hey, go ahead and go for it. But it would be nice to see a garden for either a Chow or a Coco. Number 3, new super form. If it's one thing I feel like Sonic games have been lacking lately, it's Sonic being able to do cool stuff with his super form. And not only his super form, but just any form. Because believe it or not, you guys, Sonic has a lot more than one form. It's just that everybody only knows the super form. And I think it would be cool to bring another form for this game. And maybe make this form a permanent state. I think the leaks already confirmed that we were getting Super Sonic in this game, so that's cool. But just imagine getting an extra Super Sonic form in the final boss. I don't know what form that we would bring. Maybe a glitch form Super Sonic, I don't know. Cyber Super Sonic, I don't know. But just something cool and dynamic like they used to do back in the day. And at number 2, we have photo mode. This one is something that I've been thinking about heavy. Just think about it. Most open world games that come out now have a photo mode. Even the Sonic fan game, Sonic GT, has a photo mode. And I really think that pushes the agenda that they are really proud of the open world and lighting system that they built in this game for us all to play through. Some parts of this game just look completely astonishing, like amazing almost. Just imagine standing at the top of a hill or at the highest point of each island with Sonic, and he does an idle animation and you just be like, okay, I'm gonna snap it up right here. Down there, that's you. Honestly, I do think there is a photo mode. Seeing some of the screenshots that we've already seen in game, you can tell that they were at a dynamic angle, because at no point in time when you've seen anybody playing this game did the camera look like this. If we're getting a photo mode, that's something that I do place at the top, because I will be sharing a lot of screenshots. I need a lot of thumbnails, and I just need to save some pictures on my computer. Yes, I'm getting the PC port. And last but not least, other playable characters. Did you really think I wasn't gonna say I wanted to play with other playable characters in this open world of a Sonic game with fighting? You literally threw my favorite 2 things in one. Open world games, RPG element, fighting. And Sonic, that's 4 things. Listen, math was never my strong subject. But seriously though, imagine being able to run around in this open world with Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Amy, and Sonic. I feel like those are the main characters that we would really just care that much about. I mean, I would like to play as Rouge or everybody from Sonic Heroes, honestly. If you could just put the whole Sonic Heroes roster on here, that would be amazing. Except for Chomi, nobody really cares for Chomi. And Big, I don't really want to play with Big. Big got his fans, I'm not one of them, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not like everybody. I don't want to, no. Imagine seeing a Chaos Blast in Sonic Frontiers. Oh my gosh, I would nerd out. I would freaking gush, bro. Oh my freaking gosh, just imagine it, bro. That's my top 10 things that I want to see in Sonic Frontiers. Let me know how you guys felt about my top 10. Did you guys feel the same way about some of the top 10 that I have? Or let me know down below what is your top 10 things you would like to see in Sonic Frontiers. I'd really like to hear what you guys have to say. With that being said, I have been your guys, Snizzy Speed, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See you all later. later.